ES still has ways. Hope you guys were able to see at the very least how to trade major levels and everything else. So
Yeah, it was a very nice catch on ES.
thank you. So if we somehow pop above, 40, 44.40 in ES, then I'll probably look for a back and fill to get out more. But as of now, I mean, it's fine. Because you never know where this is going to go. And mind you guys, this is on micros, and it's also with risk mitigation of 101. If I didn't want to risk mitigate, I didn't have to, technically speaking. But because I was unsure of the location, it wasn't exactly pre-planned in ES, then, just get out. Be happy, get out, and see what happens. So you see how crude is actually coming back down, or sort of trying to come back down? This is what I would expect as far as the price action. Now, there's nothing that says that we can't come all the way back to my price at 19, stop me out and then go down, or stop me out and then keep going up. Who the fuck knows? Play the price. It's the best thing I can, help any of you guys with. And for someone like JPM 168, he's probably Chinese. Johnny's Chinese, huh? He has to be.
Sure.
Has to. He just has to. ES is trying to push up to break that. See what happens. I typically like to be a little bit more chill afterwards. As in, once you risk mitigate, you have nothing to lose. You pull in your stop loss and you really don't have much to lose, and you just kind of just wait. You set your alerts, move on with life. I will set this alert. If it goes above that, I'm a little bit scared. I don't like this right here, this wick, from a price action perspective, because it can easily come all the way up and then come down, or even all the way up here and then come down. So I don't love that. But again, I'm okay with just leaving money on the table and just seeing what happens. Hey, JPM, are you Asian? Oh, that's a big push in crude, which is fine. Again,
Line break in ES.
what was that?
Line break in ES.
Right. So I'll take another one off at 38.75. I'm just gonna take one off at 38.75. Well, this is probably anticipation of crude opening. Spot buy. That could be the end of the down move down if bonds can't hold to downside. Bonds reversing. So that could be it. So now the question is, now it's just about trying to scale out, possibly. Just watching this closely, that's all I'm doing. You could pull up to 45.50 if you're looking for a short. If you're looking for a long, you're probably looking at about like 42.
The recent high in ES was at settlement.
The overnight high?
44 and 74.
Sorry, say it again. 44 what?
44.74. No, 44.47. German number, sorry.
Okay. There's that pullback to 44.50 or 44 whatever. It's a good drop in price. Let's stall here. So I might drag my stop loss to 42. Oh, fuck. I accidentally fucking bought a lot, so I had to exit it all really quick. Oh well. What do I do? Do I do middle button?
Didn't change the quantity probably.
Yeah. There's this weird thing where you press the middle mouse button to do the quantity, which I need to fucking change. Ah, fuck. Yes, god damn it. There's this property where it's like middle button is fucking fine. I would have exited a lot here anyway, so that's fine. Let me just check on my crude oil trade. Those of you guys know I switched to Ninja yesterday. Oh no, what the? I guess you can't change it. I'll probably have to look into it. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Ah, fucking ES, you son of a bitch. We're stalling quite a bit here, so I might actually put us. I might take one off of here. In crude oil. Or not. The velocity is just way too high. Whoa. Look at that. Get two off at 71.78. I'm gonna trail this to 71, 88, 89 for the remaining three. Let's just see what happens. Oh, that was a fucking PDE yesterday. All right, so let me see. Oh, that would have really been a good keep for ES. Well, if it gets to 31, I'm gonna count it as a win. Bonds are rolling, specifically 10-year. All right, so I hit 31 of 7130. I have 2 left. So I'm just gonna trail this and see where the price tells me I need to get out. If it doesn't, then I keep on looking at it. And I'm a little bit sad about ES, but whatever. So as far as the Z plays go, Crudo's goddamn picture perfect. How could it be a top tick in ES? So for me, ES has hit its target. We were looking at 3150, if you guys remember. The low of the day is 3150. So for me, that's a successful run. I don't mind taking another one off actually in crude. Hopefully I can get to 7128. All right, I'm gonna take some off right now. All right, I'm filled. I'm out. Leave the rest. So it pulled back a little bit too much for my liking. So all I have left right now is one crude. It would have been great to still have the ES trade though. If anyone's short ES, I would recommend you to take it off. For now, probably get a better entry later. Chia, I know you have your family stuff. Let me know when you're free. I want to have a quick talk with you. If you guys have questions, let me know.
Mauricio.
For you guys in the major level room, you guys should check out what the high of the day is, what the ES major level is, what NQ's major level was, and it just lines up exactly at the same time.
Didn't you take away the major level shit?
I
Can't
did.
see it.
You guys should have written it down already.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But they weren't refreshed. I just have the ones I noted from you pointing it out live, and
Yeah, I've been calling it out all week, so you guys should have those fresh in there.
I hope I have all of them. I don't know.
Yep. Juan's got 7 ticks away from the major level. I think it still has room to go down. Maybe just a tad. Open in about 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Let's see. Goat is starting to have some velocity to the upside. Um, I don't know exactly what bonds are trying to do. If it breaks overnight highs, I mean, obviously it's bullish, but as of now, I mean, it can go anywhere. It's just in the middle of fucking nowhere, so I'm not messing with it too much. Cruise trade is done. We got to his target. There could be lower targets, but I'm not really counting on it. Okay, so there it goes. So price 71.65. Probably take my final one off at 71.65, maybe 71.62 if it gets there. But I will drag my stop loss to 70, just to 77. Book the profits, get out, and see what happens. Look for another trade. So we can get 65. Got 66, which is pretty damn good. Which is why I have my stop up there at 76 in case. You never know. So should get. All right, I'm out of the crude, and there it goes. Let's go back and focus on ES and them. Higher. Again, we've already completed the ES rotation, in my opinion, from one level to the next. The high of the day was basically a couple points off, maybe, 3 ticks off from that major level, and then we went right to the tick on the major level, to the downside. So right now the question is, what is it going to do? No fucking clue. We could still very much go for the lower, but looking at how the bonds are trending, not exactly. Yeah, I'm not too interested in anything as of now. The RTH high was a fake high. Just FY. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not seeing too much right now. So there's something you guys want to ask. Remember the crude trade is pretty much done. I don't want to enter it again.
Would you have watched for long in YM at the prior low?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Would you have watched for long in YM at the prior low in the Dow?
No, I don't really have anything there, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't have anything there. Why, you have something there?
It just looks very anticipating.
Yeah. It's yeah, I personally don't see anything. Yeah, I personally don't see too much from that. Long yen, guys, long yen. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Everything looks sideways. Like
Yeah, I think today's gonna be a back and forth day.
all the
I think the game's in the yen, as always.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah all the major stocks, they look sideways.
Yeah, I agree.
The Vold, that's like at 2.5, between 2.5 and 3, so that's kind of sideways. Sector is too.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think today's a great day to trade, in honesty.
Yeah, but
I mean, I sat here the whole fucking day to get 2 trades off.
oh, you got your trades. Those were pretty nice. I got in too late to get in on anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate because, again, you have to sit here forever just to try to get it.
Yeah, but those were nice trades you got in ES and oil.
Yeah, I was lucky.
Why lucky? You called the zone in oil almost to the tick, the high.
Well, also, it's
You said
yes.
28.
Look at the
That
major
was
level.
27.
You weren't here in the morning, but I was like, watch the major level. That one was that wasn't part of the Z plays. That was as it was happening. I was reading it, so sometimes that would happen, obviously, because I can't just forecast everything. But yeah, if you ask Imperator was here, JJ was here, John was here. I don't know if they were listening, but they were here.
Where is the new major level in ES? I know you called it out. I just missed it.
Ask in the levels chatter, see if anyone knows.
Now, that major level, that was still a tough. Still, I'm looking at it right now. That was not a great signal.
Harvey, can you put it in major levels?
I don't know, Harvey. It was pretty damn clear to me. Took it live. It wasn't even planned.
I mean, price action.
What was that?
Is it like just the price action? Just, I guess it's there.
I think at that point I was reading it. I was reading on a 5-second, so it was a little bit easier.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm like.
Yeah. It depends on what time frame you're looking at. Yeah, if you're looking at like a
See it on the-
yeah, if you're looking at like
1
a
minute, you're not, fucking a 30-second you want.
well, 30 seconds you could get it. You just got to be quick with it. I didn't get
Th-
the best price, so I got it at 51.25, 51.50. So
Okay. Okay. That's good enough, I guess.
Zero. So I had a level, major level at 3150, and Imperator's at 32 now. So the 3150 is off, or it's 2 levels.
it's 31.50.
Oh, okay.
We also don't discuss it on voice.
All right. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Crew is doing what? Yeah, see, crude right now, it's something that I don't like it to the downside anymore. It's just done. And it's really hard entries in crude today, in my opinion. Yes. Yeah, I don't even know. This is a tough one. Yeah, I don't really love any of this right now.
Oh shit. What's the target in AD?
In what?
The CAD?
In CAD.
And just go to the CAD. Oops.
No entries CAD. 75,475.
I know, I'm just where it is.
No. I have my other target and it's right there. But yeah. I mean, it technically extends even further, but I didn't get a clean entry on that at all. I thought it was going to come back a little bit. It would have worked beautifully.
Ah, right, exactly. It didn't come back enough though.
Yep.
Right?
Like, the idea was correct. It's just, it's a combination of us getting our opportunity to get in as well, right? It's not just, it's not just, did it go to where I wanted to go? Did it give us the opportunity to get in? Chow, I don't, huh?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
I don't know who Gorilla is. Do you guys know who Gorilla is? Gorilla helped me get into the short. Is he a member in here or something?
I think it's...
Harvey, if you were ever able to get into a trade as quick as you get memes, you'd be so fucking good as a trader.
Before, little buddy. Wasn't even the one I was looking for.
Well, that says even more. Like that's how good your game is, you know?
Yeah, I know.
In my opinion, Harvey trades are already almost perfect.
I'm actually looking for this. That's like Because that's the double, right? That's the double one.
Nice, Chow. What does that have to do with Gorilla? Is that like a play of yours?
The bottom one? Ah, see, that's the secret.
No, Chow's short. He goes, Gorilla helped me get
Oh.
into the short.
It was 3,000 lot offered.
Oh, I see.
Some sort of I call Gorilla. Oh, the bullies the market.
For swing traders, you can probably actually no. Let me see. I don't see too much, guys. Sorry.
Did you end up answering? Was it Lowell's channel?
Wait, what are you saying?
Did you ever answer Peter's question here from yesterday at 9:21 a.m. The Lovers chatter?
Sort of. In the group.
Do you have it? Well, first question would be: is he have it the right way? I think he's got it backwards.
Do you mean capital flow, Harvey?
No, it's
No,
fine.
it is right. Oh, okay.
Harvey, do you mean the capital flow? What I posted? Screenshot?
Yeah.
Well, no, just the direction of the spreads. I thought you had it backwards. Yeah, I read it wrong.
Yeah,
No, he is right.
we talked about it.
All right, guys, we're coming into a imbalance to the high side right now in ES. What does that mean? What does that do? Too much. We could be turning down a little bit here. Yeah, we definitely have an imbalance to the high side here. We do have a break. You could take a small stab at this and put your risk at the high of the day. Or you can wait for additional top tick. You talking to me? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. What's that price you have? Okay, thank you. Thanks, Angela. That'd be awesome. We have another fake imbalance to the high side. Good. Guys, watch that major level again. See if we're trying to test it or getting close to it to test it. We might. We're trying to get back up to that number, Judd, in ES. So that's a pretty good follow through, in my opinion, for an imbalance. So see if we can pull back up to 49 or something and take a short there if you're looking for shorts. We do have an imbalance to the high side. Finally, we get the price action we're looking for. So at this point, maybe 48.50, 49. There goes 49 for you, and then just kind of watch it. Do I want to take a stab? I don't know if I do, just because, I don't see what's going to happen. I mean, the lowest that thing will go is like to 43 and a quarter. Yeah, you can take a stab here, I think. If you're, wanting to take a trade or something. Let's do a trade check real quick. How many trades you've taken today, or RTH? I'll do ETH as well, just because. We might get up to like 64 area today. 64. Nice, guys. Most of us are not over trading. I know JJ is more scalper, so good. Imperator, how many trades did you take? Nice. I mean, it's tough day to trade. I think.
Every day.
Well, if you took that trade at 49.50, you should be able to risk mitigate by now already. 49.50, 49.50, yeah, 44.50, or yeah, you should have been able to risk mitigate right now. Then you're just playing to see how far you can get. Nice, Walter. Rob, nice. Yeah, Imperator, I know you were there yesterday, but just a reminder, if you don't fucking play him, like let's just say you don't trade crude, or you don't trade Canadian dollar, ES, or whatever it may be, right? Still trade it on Sim. Get used to it. Or if you don't, I know you guys trade ES, but if you don't trade ES, that's what you guys should be doing. Especially since you don't have a propensity to overtrade, try to take some stabs, see what happens. just go with it. If you had a propensity to overtrade, then I would say, hey, don't do that. But I don't think you guys do. That's looking a little bit bearish right now, but maybe they want to just, it could be just profit taking, but it is looking a little bearish right now. You're looking for about 43.25 if you're taking ES short. Anyone have any questions? If not, then I might just close up a little bit early. Let me know if you guys have questions. It's Friday after all, guys. There's not much. Short week. Thanks, Perry. Let's try to get you there. All right, guys. I'm gonna close up stream. If you guys have questions, just at me. Good to see you, Risky. I didn't really get to talk to you, but good to see you. All right, later, guys.
All right. ES0.
How come you sound different, Risky?
What do you mean? I think it's the echo. Different
It's-
place on the icon.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't really talk very much, though. I was
No,
like,
no. I've been busy with work at the same time as looking at some strategies I've been trying to employ into the markets.
nice, man.
Just
hope
trying
you're
something
doing well.
different.
I hope you're doing well, man.
Well, right now I'm getting clovered on these options, but that's the way it is.
I
You gain
have no-
some, you lose some.
Yep. All right, man. Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Do you too?
All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Chill. Harvey, how's the market treating you?
Sorry, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How are you doing?
Oh, have to figure out where you try to trade better.
Like in what regard?
That is-
Time-wise
I don't know.
or
Yeah,
zone-wise?
time-wise, I don't like trading the open that much.
Fair enough.
The opposite of everybody, right? But
I mean,
it's
it
kinda the
depends what
opposite.
depends what kind of day it is, to be honest. So
Yeah. I don't know. It's just that the high volatility and like if you zoom out at all, if you look at this like on a fucking anything above 3 minute, 2 minute, it's just down, up, down, up, down. Like you know what I mean? Like you got to be in and out within 2 minutes, basically, and that's.
All right. Peter, we're gonna do a review later today.
Okay.
Nothing. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.
Okay. All right. Later.
in power while we were stagnating, and you would have used the previous low as your stop loss, pretty much. And that would have been what, like 10 points of stop loss, maybe, give or take.
No, NQ, yeah, 40 ticks. Problem.
Yeah,
40 ticks is
40 tick stop loss. My algo's trade position is about to get chopped to shit. It shorted the high on NQ at 15,270 with the stop loss at 280. Seems like it's getting fucked, but we'll see. It's very dependent on Apple and the rest of these heavy ass fighters to go down. There's been pretty heavy distribution up here. That's the reason why I like it all.
I keep really wanting to reject this area.
I mean, we've had a really large run up, so expected is there will be some profit taking to the downside. It's just a question of where it will end. Like they can be really nasty with this rundown. They can be really fucking. They can be really nice if they really want to.
Tak.
Like it's nothing that prohibits them from
It's going up and down so
doing it in that
fast.
regard.
Yeah. See, in areas like that, you have to be careful. Like it's going up and down, then there is no.
What's that?
This is. See all those orders. Because see, you don't know about it, but
That's probably
that's
it right
how
there.
it's traded. See, like on this, there is that many orders.
Yeah.
See, to buy, and those are to sell. And this
Let's see, where's
shows
those?
like how many orders. The more, the more orders there is.
No.
So
I'm
on
not saying
this
you should
one,
chase
yes,
shit.
you're
I'm just
trading.
saying,
See,
like, let's
there
see where
is
it goes.
a lot more. See, and it moves a lot less because there is a lot of orders there. See? So all those orders have to get traded, and people also look at that. There is so much to it. Like you can look at
Oh.
that. Some people
Algo
don't.
got a slight buying signal, so it took half the size off. Not a definitive buying signal, but it's just a way of risk managing it. I think if anybody is in a short, you should definitely be taking some profit here and then just trailing your stop down with it. So it's, right now it's stagnating in NQ, but you never know. It could do a leg up to like 252 without a problem and then ripping down again. The equivalent level would be like 46, 47 on the 20S.
I can see that.
Pull up to the region where some people are trading their stops and then rip those stops and then continue down.
Let's just shake everybody out.
Yeah, it's usually how they do it. Then if it's more or less, I can't say. Sure. I mean, I'm claiming my stop loss at 15,260, so I'm probably gonna get ripped if this is actually like just a higher low. But we'll see. Still half of the position taking profits for 60 points ish. With 10 risks, so still 3-1. Oh, we don't pull. I can't I can't stop getting like emotionally attached to my positions. I don't know why it is after all these years. It's stupid, but oh,
But you want to like,
I want to cut it manually, but I'm letting the algo do its job because it's adjusting everything automatically. I'm not touching it. I'm just looking at how it's trading.
it's probably pretty tough actually.
Yeah, it is very tough to let it like do its job.
I always want to mess with it, eh?
Yeah, I want to mess with it because I know how much it's trading roughly, and I know how much profit it is on the table that it's leaving behind. But the system is the system because if it's right, then it's gonna make double what the original first move makes off the last half of the trade. And if not, then it's gonna get stopped out with 10 points in profit. So, you know.
Oh shit. Hold on. Be right back.
We're like trading VWAP right now on ES, so it's gonna be rough. I mean, if it goes, it goes. It's gonna go pretty fucking far if that's the case. If it breaks, it's lack of salary again. No real commitment. So hold, and now we're ripping it. 3, 2, 1. Probably go here. Rippy. It's feeling up real nice here. Proper, whatever the fat cat would call it before, like where it swings back and then breaks above again. Arrests you for smoking pot and shoots your dog or whatever. Back to the VWAP. Probably going to be the standard European close rip to the moon again, because that's usually the anthem. We'll take another quarter off the position. Too much lying. Anyone in anything? Imperator, help. mean, it looks like it's coiling up for another move, but I don't know in which direction or where to take it. It's distributing in a weird fashion. I have seen a lot of the exchange traded products on the European side have been trading a lot of shorts on NSU and ES. They're not heavy leverage, but it's 10x leverage, and they've been trading like size of 100 million euros, so it's quite large size. Been like accumulating every time it rips higher. They've been accumulating on exchange traded products. For specifically for bonds, yes, they do. But we only deal in bonds, so. It ripped out lower. Those holding so far. Yep. Just went down, touched it, and then ripped back up again. No huge volume traded though. Just a lack of commitment, really. Decent bid chasing at 15 to 18 on Manicure. Yeah, still hanging around Viva. Yeah, but they're not getting anywhere. Imperial there. That's the thing that you should be concerned about when they're like large orders like that and they're not moving the price. Something's up. Feels like a nice spot to get fucking trapped. Although took another down to 1/8 of the remaining size. At 270. It's a decent rundown. But I did not hold like the full size all the way, but well, you know, that's the difference between doing it algorithmically and fucking automatic and doing it discretionary. Because you can take your pick if you're gonna hold on to more size or not. From a risk management perspective, I definitely agree with what it did. But the greedy in me wants more. That's the whole reason why I made the system I'm using. Because sometimes greed is not fucking good. I mean, it's not about me trading manually. It is the reason why like I want to maximize my profits. Right now, I'm just taking a look at it for fun. No, it's not the same system. Imperial. It's a deviation of what I've done. I've incorporated certain aspects of reading the most prominent or most traded strike prices of 0DTE options. So basically looking at which strike prices have the highest negative gamma exposure and which has the highest positive gamma exposure. And I use them as levels to indicate where volatility should be trading. CBOE. My stop loss is currently trading 240 for the remaining 1/8 size. See if we can get it. It would be amazing if we did a final rip push right through all the way down to yesterday's level around like 15,150. But I highly doubt it. I think we're gonna ping pong a bit up, and then maybe after European close we can go lower. Be right back real quick. Well, catching that bottom would have been damn near impossible. Pretty heavy buying on that leg up there. I don't know. I don't know. I have a problem taking trades with the direction of like when it's going this way, like trending in a certain direction, because the signals that I'm like, if I was like, I don't know if anybody is a trend trader here specifically, because it is like I find it really difficult to commit to a move once like you would short in the hole, so to speak, if you were to short at this very moment. Would have a really hard time defining where to set my stop loss if you were to short in this region, in either ES or in Q for that one. But Imperator, we do. I mean, we hide orders on certain things we need to buy. Like example, like we don't really trade the futures of the bonds, so to speak. We trade like the underlying assets. The bond is just a contract for whatever you're trading. Well, the futures contract is, but we buy and sell the underlying bonds that comprise of the 10-year bonds in duration, for example. But we focus mainly on high yield bonds and on bonds that have that are pretty distressed. Basically the shit of the market. So it's not that hard, like it's not that easy to hide it because we have to show our corporate name when we bid on it. My personal trades are done in a offshore entity, so I have no liability to report anything what it does to anyone, because on paper it doesn't exist, because they have no insight into ownership of this certain entity that I'm trading with. I mean, child, like if you're like keeping your trades abroad because you don't want people to know that you're trading. Like, this is the only way I can like legally trade because they don't have any knowledge of me trading, and I'm intentionally staying away from bonds on those trades because I don't want to be involved or the companies that we're trading. So, like, if let's say like a company wants to issue bonds, but they're highly distressed, we might partake in what an investment bank will issue in specifically like certain bonds because the yield on them is really high, and we predict that the buying when they actually are listed afterwards is going to be higher than what it's the issuance price. So we might take arbitrage on, like, let's say, an issuance of high yield bonds. So they might be trading, like, we might bid, let's say, $102 for a certain bond times whatever the multiplier value is. Usually it's $100,000 per bond. And then we expect the fair value of this bond to be like 108 or 112. Then we will hold until it reaches that fair value and then sell it. So basically a lot of speculation on different assets and like different aspects of interest rates and the demand for certain assets, because we sell them both to marketplace and we sell them OTC, meaning we might expect to have a certain asset, so we take on a certain risk until we have that asset at hand. So if a firm wants to buy, let's say, like Intrum, for example, that's one of the deals we've done in the past. They issued bonds in 2022, but we bought them at a lower price and then sold them higher because someone wanted a very large chunk of them immediately at a certain price, and they did not want to go in between and buy in the actual market. So we had to basically facilitate the trade and then basically accumulate the position over an extended period of time, without anyone knowing that we were going to sell it to someone else, because then we would have to pay a higher price, and then our fee or spread or whatever you want to call it gets fine because we don't make any money doing it. So there's certain things that we do, but it's also a lot of deal making, and I'm not part of the guys who deal make with funds and whoever wants to buy in these large quantities. But it's like a middleman for, let's say, like a company wants to issue like 200 million euros worth of a certain bond, and someone only wants 20 million euros of that bond, but they don't want to partake in the issuance of the bond because they don't want to be noted that they own it. So they will go to us instead, and we will facilitate the trade for them, meaning that they, on paper, it's not visible that they own the asset until they already do, or that they're trying to accumulate the position. We're just a middleman for everything. Holy shit, the buying power is fucking nuts here. The company has a risk while accumulating a position, Imperator, because like our price that we have given, that our client has paid for, we need to basically keep the cost of the trade as low as possible, meaning we have to accumulate a position in a certain bond for as low of a cost as possible. So either by asking someone that, oh, we want to buy a certain amount, if we know that there's someone desperate needing to get out and need money, we'll offer them, oh, we'll buy it for $98, for example. fair trading value might be 101. So it's basically, yes, it's arbitrage company, but most, like, the majority of it is calculated. The deal making side is basically a very small portion. It's maybe 5 to 6% of the total revenue comes from deal making. Meaning that we've already established like both the buyer and the seller, and then we just take a fee in between. That's like the quantitative side, and among other things, is one of the reasons why I'm there. Basically, just to look at certain aspects of it, and it's not a full-time job even I'm having there, but it takes a lot of time to get this. Because I don't know the field well enough. I know how markets behave and how certain interest rates affect bond prices. But I have not traded bonds for long enough to be left on my own with it. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Because it's a lot larger size than I'm usually trading.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Can I do my extra stuff?
Sure. Mia, a ty piszesz tam swoje tam? Goals
I
and stuff?
didn't do it today.
How about yesterday? No, you should. So maybe do it now before you do extra stuff.
But what do I add more stuff? Or what do I
Yeah, it's not about adding more stuff. It's whatever you have, put it on the paper so that you have something. And Shimon, did you put out the milk? Oh yeah. Put it in because it's gonna go back. Mia, so it's not about having more stuff. It's about, like, you can have less, but expand on it. Like, what do you want? You know, describe. You know what I mean? Describe what you want. Exactly like which. Okay, so first you put on. It's just like something to give you an idea of what you even want. Like, I don't know, big house, going on vacation, right? So you want to go on vacation, but then you can expand, like, how often you want to go on vacation, where do you want to go on vacation? Because that's just going on vacation doesn't mean anything. You can go to Wisconsin Dells, or you can go to Crystal Lake for a weekend, and that's vacation, right? So you have to be more specific. You have to be more specific. Where do you want to go? But start off like with the big stuff, like I want a big house, right? So that's one thing. Or you want a lot of money, but you have to specify how much money. How are you gonna make? Maybe not, but with a house, I want a big house. Doesn't tell you anything. I don't know, however you want. Sentences, bullet points, whatever. Yeah, you want a big house, right? Or you say you want a car. What kind of car? Do you want a nice car? Do you want any car? Exactly, then that's what you're gonna get. Mia, you're gonna get, I don't care. You can get a beat up car, and that's a car. Like if you say, I want more money. You walk through, you take Chewy for a walk, you find a quarter. You pick it up, that's more money, right? Now you have more money. So you have to be a little more specific, like, I want a lot more money, like, I want, I don't know, I want to have $10,000, 100,000 or more, just like with a car. Maybe car you don't care, but if you don't care, then you can have any car. Like you can get a junk, some beat up junk. That's a car, right? You have to be more specific. If you want a house, what kind of house? You can get a like really small beat up house in a bad neighborhood. That's a house. So you have to be a little more specific. Same with everything. Like you want to go on vacation. Like I said, you can go to Chacha, stay for a weekend, and that's vacation for you. So you have to be more specific. Where do you want to go?
You got
How
stopped
long?
out?
How often? Like first goal is I want to go on vacation, and then you can break it down. I want to go on vacation 4 times a year. For how long? Maybe a week or 2 weeks, a month. I don't know, whatever you want. And then you can break it down.
This buying should continue for another 30-40 minutes at least,
Maybe in America.
considering it's
South
European close and it's Friday,
Asia,
so.
Europe, Africa, and then you go from there. You know what I mean? You just break it down.
But should I read it for like 15 minutes or something?
Mia, write down. Mia, do something. I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Mia,
Someone is so heavy on the buy side on the assets, crazy.
Well, actually think about it. Like, okay, Mia. So let me ask you this. Do you
Basically
really want
straight line
and
since
you're gonna
since
take your
1034
and
on NQ on
whatever
the
comes,
buying.
comes.
Like nobody has stopped buying.
So write down what you want.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you examples, Mia, but write down.
Like someone hit a buying program as soon as it hit a certain level there, or a certain threshold, and then they just haven't let off the gas yet.
You wanna maybe design clothes. So whatever you want. First, just say, I wanna be a designer. And then, what kind of a designer? House designer, interior designer, clothes designer. Maybe you wanna design something else entirely, like maybe toys or I don't know.
Anyone got in on the short at the high there, or when I got stopped out? I mean, I'm hoping for you guys at least you guys caught it. think I'm gonna wait till you're getting close to disable it until you're paying close, because it's getting signals and shit. Like I can see that it's getting signals, they're just not getting full verification. It feels like I'm gonna get a fucking instant drawdown. Because someone is fucking around too much in the markets. Like very similar to how like I traded last summer, like where like the volatility just tapered off into, but in this case it's just expanding. But like we're right in the middle of the range, so it's like really weird. Buyers there on MQ, so far. A lot of shop. Moon, please. Max bitch. He just keeps pushing up to that region of 49. It might be someone's lucky strike and they can get it there, but holy shit. Like I said before, like it's like someone that's found the fucking buying button and just fell asleep on it, man. Like either there's a large buying program going on right now, or like there's no sellers that are really like pushing it, and we're just drifting. Because Delta is crazy green, blue, whatever you want to call it. bullish. Ending up a lot of pushing your ring fucking hard. A lot of absorption. I think this seller is gonna get smoked.
Are you guys having one-on-one or something, or?
No.
No.
All right. So let's look at that. Highlight those zones that you wanted to get in. All right. Zoom in on that.
5 seconds.